I lied. I wasn't busy. I just ignored your call because maybe I feel like you just didn't deserve a response. Greetings, Libra, all placements. Okay, so this is a Russ song. And yeah, in it he says, I lied. I wasn't busy. I just ignored your call because you don't deserve a response. Because you were curving me crazy when I was trying to get on, but now that I'm fresh and I went gold, I went platinum, I have all these achievements, now you're calling me? So, what's up with that? But at the same time, he's not answering the phone and being like, addressing the issue. So Libra, it seems like someone here, again, take it whatever side of the fence you're on, someone is being very passive. Someone here has got beef with someone. Someone here is upset at someone. They're like, you were curving me crazy when I was trying to get on, but now that I'm fresh up in the game, you want to come at me? Like, now you want to work with me? Now you want to be friends? Now you want to date me? I don't think so. But at the same time, they're not saying outright, any of those things. They're just quietly ignoring someone. So it does seem like someone is quietly ignoring someone, or someone is passively just kind of annoyed and irritated at someone. And Libra, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, although I do feel like Spirit is urging someone to speak on something. I kept hearing speak, speak. Also, Libra, something here about sales, like you would do really well in sales because of your ability to not just blurt something out. Like a lot of fire signs wouldn't be able, and like earth signs, a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo, they would wear it on their face. If they were ticked off at someone, they wouldn't be able to hide it in their facial expression. A lot of fire signs would just, say too much. And a lot of water signs, would just get emotional about the situation or frustrated. But you really would thrive working in sales because even if someone's really ticking you off, you have an ability to kind of charm your way. I kept hearing Prince Charming, something about the show Charmed. A lot of my Libras, you are dealing with like soul ties right now, people from past lives, if you believe in that sort of thing, energies, even like past life energies with your ancestors. So it's like, all of our ancestors had beef with different clans or tribes, like way back when, they all had enemies. So that carries through our ancestral lineage. So for some of my Libras, you don't even know maybe why you just have an irk or an ick towards someone, and someone else may not know why they have an irk or an ick towards you. When actuality, it's like your ancestors and their ancestors, we're going against each other in the battlefield. And it's not, I don't know, I look at that as sharpening not just sharpening our tools, but also sharpening our life experience, because we get better in life through refining ourselves in circumstances where we have an ick or a kind of frustration with someone. I was getting that energy of like the Montagues and the Capulets, like different belief systems. This can be like different religions, different cultures. It is definitely putting a brick in between people. It is definitely causing some sort of severance. However, I do feel that this lifetime, for the Libras that I'm speaking to, you are supposed to, if not reconcile, find some sort of agreeing to disagree and confronting the beast finally, because something has not been confronted and it needs to be confronted. Now, I was also hearing Ilmine Hobson 8. So he says, how are you going to forget who built this? Like, who built the company? I'm the one who made the company millions. Man, this is tough luck. A couple weeks ago, we was buds. And the crew that was killing Ish was us. Like, we were buds, we were killing this Ish. But then you turned on me, homie, and that's effed up. So someone here, feels like their friend turned on them, their business partner betrayed them. Like, someone feels like someone betrayed them or turned on them, but they're not confronting this person. They're saying that they're busy. They're like ignoring the elephant in the room. They're ignoring having that big conversation. And maybe it's because it would be someone's job or living situation on the chopping block, but someone here just needs to kind of, I don't know. I mean, he says, on my chest, I carry too much stuff. I done had it. Enough is enough. You effed with the wrong dude. Ain't no telling what Hop is gonna do. So I also feel, Libra, like it's really important that someone has this conversation so someone doesn't explode, so to speak. Now, I do want to do cards because I just made this new deck. Yeah, you guys, literally the Montagues and the Capulets came out. I just made this deck, and on the road, travels. And this is also my sales card. Like, people who are agents, sales reps, guides, retail chaperones, drivers, athletes, entertainers, Uber, Lyft, transportation, delivery, anything along those lines. Those would be good career paths for you. But yeah, for a lot of my Libras, the Montagues and the Capulets, you are dealing with someone or a situation where you guys have totally different cultures, totally different belief systems, no shared values. This can also be, you know, like a vegan versus a carnivore. You know, like, people are very passionate about their side of the fence and why their side of the fence is right or wrong or whatever it is. But Libra, the thing to understand is that your chemical makeup is not the same as mine. So what might be really healing for someone based off of what their ancestors ate may not be healing at all for me and what my ancestors ate. So I'm a big believer in eating of, like, how your ancestors ate, clearly, because that's what I keep saying. You know, like, I know dairy, like, messes up a lot of people. It doesn't mess me up. And people are like, humans weren't meant to drink milk of another animal, blah, blah, blah. But actually, if you look up in higher up mountains like the Alps and the Himalayas, they lived on goat's milk and cow's milk because they didn't have crops, they didn't have fruits and veggies. And some people who have ancestors like that, like me, fruits and veggies don't agree with us and actually break out when I have fruits and veggies. Whereas when I have dairy and meat, my skin's clear, my hormones are great, my hair is great, my nails are strong. And that doesn't make any sense to someone whose ancestors weren't up in the high mountains, who, you know, like, if your ancestors had crops and had rice and had fruits and veggies, then it makes sense that your gut would be predisposed to like those things and to be healing with those things. Whereas mine didn't have that experience, so it's not healing for mine. It's actually disruptive to mine. So I don't know, for some of my Libras, there can also be something here about someone has maybe been trying to force a certain diet or lifestyle upon themselves, and it's total opposite of what their ancestors did. And so there's something here about, like, getting back to your roots and honoring your roots. And for some of my Libras, definitely blue collar energy is here, because we have, like, carpenter, mechanic, construction workers, working outside, fencing, building, farmers, landscapers, sales is still on here, car salesmen, plumbers, electricians, etc. For some of my Libras, there's something that you're going to need to act fast on. I'm seeing this as like a interview or an application online. So we do have Hagalaz, which is the rune of crises. It's a temporary difficulty. It's a temporary crisis. And Libra, this is always redirection is protection or rejection is protection. Now, Hagalaz is noted as hail, and hail is very confronting. It's very pelting. It's very uncomfortable. Like, if you were standing outside in hail, that would not be comfortable. However, once it melts, it's very hydrating. The human body is mostly consisting of water, and hail quite literally is water, so we need the water. Now, if hail was the only way that you could get form of water, then you have to, you know, deal with the hailstorm so that it can melt and then become the water that you need. So that is the metaphor for some of my Libras. There's something kind of destructive or frustrating right now that feels a little disruptive. It's bringing a detour, a delay, a change of plans. Now, this can also be needing to switch your career from something blue collar to something online. Because you did get my online work card. Now, this is also, my online card is also, like I said, interviews, applying to things online. And it seems like you do need to act fast on something. This is one of those situations, Libra, where a short-term disappointment that can be really frustrating is actually leading you to a huge blessing. But it's like, if you sulk when you, so just for example, if someone loses their job and they're like, oh no, I lost my job, everything sucks, what am I gonna do? It's like, God is setting up a situation so the perfect job is online, but you have to act fast and you have to look online. You have to stay ahead of it, and you have to, again, apply to things, and then you'll get the job. But if you sulk in bed all day or drink all day or whatever, then you're obviously going to miss the opportunity. So there is an opportunity here, Libra. Do not miss it. Bless you.